Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Abrams, NATO 11.2. Okay, repair. You will recall there was 8 damage to the minor army base in Piedmont and 8 damage to the major shipyard in northern Germany. Those 16 damage have all been paid off, and capital ship repair. The supercarrier in A10 has gone in port at the repaired major shipyard to get its repairs done. Therefore, its attack bomber went ashore and into northern Germany. So, that's repair. Tech. PGM, Advanced SLBM, Chemical. Okay, Chemical, I think is it. Yep, so Chemical goes to stage 3. And now purchase. Okay, 24 for 2 MBTs and 2 fighters, 8 for 2 more MBTs and the final 2 on a SPAG. Combat. Right, let's get in a good position here. That works for there for the moment. Oh, but I forgot to grab a piece I need to make this happen. We have the key piece. Okay, first we're going to have 2 basically unopposed attacks. From Piedmont, one of our mechs is attacking Lazio. The only thing Warsaw Pact has there is the SAM. Since it does not have a viable target, it goes to the retirement box. No enemy units opposing. Combat is over without having to have combat. Lazio is liberated. So that is +4 to NATO, taking them from 56 to 60, -4 from Warsaw Pact, taking them from 21 down to 17. Next, the rest of the NATO guys in Piedmont are making an unopposed attack into Veneto to liberate it. So these guys move over here. That is another +1 to NATO, taking them up to 61, -1 from Warsaw Pact, taking them down to 16. Uh-oh, I messed up again. I keep forgetting. Okay, those were unopposed combats. We let them stand. I forgot to do strategic nuclear phase first. So let's do that and get right back on track where we belong. Okay, so we have an IRBM shot from the missile silo in southern France. 1, 2, 3, 4 into Romania, targeting the minor army base there. Okay, we have a strategic nuclear bomber take off from Paris. Flies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoots his nuclear cruise missile into Romania, targeting the mobile IRBM. The other nuclear strategic bomber takes off from southern England. He flies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoots his nuclear cruise missile targeting the major air base in Romania. So we're going to do that stuff first, like we're supposed to. Get the auxiliary tray. I will have to go get my D6s again. All right, here we go. The IRBM will be first. So there's one defense shot against that. That missed. So an IRBM's 3d6. That is what, 9 damage. That is enough to kill that mobile IRBM. Max damage on him is 7. 8 makes a kill shot. So that mobile IRBM is destroyed. No more of those. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, that wasn't right. Oh, yeah. No shit. That wasn't the IRBM. That was a nuclear cruise missile. All right, I targeted the wrong thing. I got everything together here. The IRBM can't target the mobile IRBM. It was targeting the minor army base. So that gets 9 damage. Okay, 9 damage on the minor army base in Romania. Now we will do the major air base to keep ourselves in line here with the other nuclear cruise missile. So it gets its defense shot. That missile is shot down. Now the IRBM, or the other nuclear cruise missile, is hitting the mobile IRBM. That gets. Okay, that defense missed. Now that's 2d12 for or d6 for a nuclear cruise missile. 3 damage. Not enough to destroy it, but it's going to be damaged. So, I mean, a damaged missile can't shoot. So it is effectively out of the game. Sorry about that little bit of confusion there, but we got them ironed out. Okay, so those guys come off of there. That is the end of strategic nuclear phase. Put these back on the dashboard. There we go. Now we go to combat phase. Right. So we have a theater missile. Let's see, which one are we doing here? Because we got to move all of them. We got a theater missile in Rhineland. Actually, no, he doesn't have to move. So the one in Rhineland is going to shoot 1, 2, 3, 4. He's doing a follow-up attack on the minor army base in Romania there. And then the missile in Picardy moves up to Rhineland, and he fires 1, 2, 3, 4 to target the minor army base in southern Yugoslavia. Then the one from Paris moves up to Picardy. He fires 1, 2, 3, 4 to target the minor army base in northern Yugoslavia. So that's our theater missiles. Then the boys in Western Poland, which that is 5, 6, 7 next-gen MBTs, are attacking Eastern Poland. They're going to have 2 fighters from East Germany coming in support. They're going to have the attack bomber from northern Germany coming in support. The attack bomber there's a Warsaw Pact unit there, and it's Warsaw Pact territory. So the attack bomber can drop battlefield nukes, and because they're defending a partner's territory, that will not automatically release the Soviets for battlefield nukes against NATO. Okay, so he's going up there to support the attack. Yeah. Let's go and get the attack bomber from Bavaria up there to also support the attack. I mean, we're gonna hit him hard. Then the strategic bomber here in Bavaria is shooting 2 cruise missiles, 1, 2, into East Czechoslovakia in a surgical strike. The F-117 from Bavaria is also going to join in the surgical strike, and he's going to drop battlefield nukes. There's no scramble from here because F-117 is immune to scramble. Do they want to? Do the Soviets want to scramble from Baltic states into eastern Poland? Yes, they are. Okay, so those 2 fighters will go in there to join that battle. And I think, oh no, there's a Navy fight too. There we go. From A10 on the card there, we have a destroyer, four frigates, and an SSN that are going to come up here to attack these Soviet SSNs. NATO has advanced sonar, so they can do this. And then this ASW chopper in Scotland is popping out there into A6 to attack those 2 Soviet diesel boats. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I honestly don't know that I'm going to need battle boards for any of this. It doesn't look that complicated. So let's see if we can resolve it here with the auxiliary tray right here where all the action is. Okay, so we're going to do the naval fight in A7 first. So that's 4 frigates. There are 2 hits. Who would ever thought the frigates could do that? Okay, so there's 2 hits by the frigates. Now we have a destroyer and an SSN. Now those both missed. Okay, so the 2 SSNs that are going down return fire, scoring 1 hit in return. So here we go. And off there, 2 of these SSNs are kaput, and 1 of these frigates goes to the deep. Of course, the other 2 surviving SSNs are going to go on silent running and try to live to fight another day. So there they are. Okay. Next, let's do the surgical strike in East Czechoslovakia. I forgot to mention that has a spy satellite. So, no air or missile defense. So here's 2 cruise missiles for 2 hits. Since we have spy sat, those are 2 target select hits. Okay. And now we have the F-117 dropping battlefield nukes at 7 since it's got spy satellite support. And that's 1 hit. All right, now neither one of the target selects were a 1, which is what's required to target select next-gen MBTs with reactive armor. So there were 3 total. Yeah, there were 3 total hits. So those are actually going to be taken on the paramilitaries. Like I said, you got to have a 1 on target select to be able to hit him. Take that stuff all off there. All right, that's done. Now let's do our theater missile strikes. So we got the follow-up strike on the base in Romania that already has 9 damage on it. Let's see. That's a minor base. So it gets 1 defense die, which missed with an 8. Okay, that's 7. 7 on 9 is 16. That may be enough to put a mushroom cloud on a minor army base. Let's have a look here. Minor army base. Oh yeah, max damage is 12. That's a mushroom cloud for sure. Okay, so this minor army base is destroyed. All right, now we'll do the minor army base in northern Yugoslavia. Okay, that defense shot missed. We're going to call that a 2. So that's 7 damage there. is now the one in southern Yugoslavia. That missed with a 9. So there's 4 damage there. All right, now all we have left is the fight in East Poland. All right, so the only first strike we're going to have is the defending Sam. So that gets 3 shots. And it got 1 hit. So NATO's going to have to kill 1 fighter. Oh, stand up there. Okay, now we go to regular stuff. As in, not first strike. Okay, so NATO has 1 fighter, air superiority. That's a miss. He's got, what did I say, 5, 6, 7 next-gen MBTs. There's no terrain there. So full value. There's 1, 2 hits, and 1 land target select. 1 land target select, 2 general hits. Okay, now we have 2 attack bombers with battlefield miss. 1, 2, 2 general hits and 2 land target selects. So general hits go up to 4. Land target selects. Actually, those are 1s, so those can hit the next-gen MBTs. So there's 2 armor penetration target selects and 1 regular land target select. All right, now for the defender's turn. They've got 2 fighters on air superiority for 1 air hit. Let's see, I guess we'll use yellow this time. So there's 1 air hit for the defender. Now they've got 2 early gen MBTs that got 1 hit. So here's 1 general hit for the defender, and then 2 next gen MBTs. And there is 1 armor penetration land target select hit there. Okay. I found out the other day that I've been playing that wrong, with the 1s always being an armor penetration land target select hit that can hit a next gen MBT, but I found out that the rule is being changed for 1.6, so I'm just going to keep doing it because on my next game it'll actually be legal. Okay, assign the hits. So we've got 2. I'm using different colored dice for this than I normally do, so I got to remember what I did here. Yeah. Okay, the attacker has 2 armor penetration land target selects. That's taking these 2 guys out. That takes that off. Then he's got 1 just regular and 4 general hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total. So with the land target select, say he kills an early gen MBT. Now there's 4 general hits to be taken. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the defender just has a fighter left. And now there is 1 armor penetration land target select by the defender. That takes him off. There is 1 regular land target select, but these are the only land units, so take another one of those. So there we go with that. Takes that off, and then 1 air hit. Oh wait, no, that wasn't land target. Well, it doesn't matter. 1 air hit. One air hit that NATO's going to take on its fighter. Okay. So there's 5 next-gen MBTs and 2 attack bombers left. And just a fighter for the enemy. Do they want to take another hit, assuming that fighter will score in defense? Yeah, they'll go on and press the attack. So, 5 next-gen MBTs. Okay, there's 1, 2 hits, only 1 is needed. So the defending fighter shoots back, and he misses. So NATO gambled and won. Let's take him off. Oh, tried to knock the camera over. Balance that a little better. Go get a roundel. East Poland is captured by NATO. So there's that. So now that's going to be NATO up 1 to 62. Warsaw Pact down 1 to 15. And we had battlefield nukes in East Poland and East Czechoslovakia. So that's 2 more onto the fallout up to 15. And then we had a minor facility destroyed. So that's 2 more on the fallout up to 17. And I think that's it for that. So now we are non-combat movement. So this attack bomber he's going to land back here in Bavaria. This attack bomber is going back to northern Germany where it came from. The F-117 goes back to Bavaria. These 2 MBTs from East Germany move up to Western Poland. The rest of the fleet, which is 2 cruisers and an amphib, are coming up here to A7 to maintain fleet integrity. So I'll move these guys back to the fleet card off camera. Oh wait, I forgot to have that ASW chopper attack those guys. ASW chopper misses. 2 diesel boats, silent running. Okay, and then I think that's it for non-combat. Oh wait, no it isn't. We got a fighter here in southern France that we are going to move. We're going to move him over to Bavaria to join the rest of the NATO air. Now that's it for non-combat. So we're going to place units. Okay, the Spag is built here in Rhineland. 2 MBTs in Piedmont. 2 fighters and 2 MBTs in East Germany. Right, units placed. Collect money. NATO's at 62. Minus 6 for oil. Makes 56. Okay, cruise missiles. We shot 2, and since Rhineland is damaged again, we built 2. So there's no change there. And then anti-ship missiles, it's build, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yeah, that's build 4. Anti-ship missiles are getting a little out of control up there. They haven't had an opportunity to use them. There we go, add 4 to that. Okay. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.